You're here with your boy Brian at Automotive Manifestation, and just a quick go over of what's going on today in this video. Right now we're about to do coil packs and spark plugs on the E46. Sorry about the snack in the photo, that's because we got the E2 at the same time. I've been up all morning. We worked the 8-hour shift last night. I do work nights, but we're going to make this happen during the day. Let's see what we can get done. Let's get this. Alright, first off, to start actually being able to properly remove a lot of this engine cover stuff, you got to get up here and remove this cover for your cabin air filter. Once removing that, it'll reveal, actually, I want to say it's a couple of torque bolts in the back. I want to say it's a T20, but I don't want to lie to people. So let's get this out first and go from there. Oh, that's what we'll be getting next, is the cabin air filter. Just didn't have that right now, so I'll make sure to buy one this week. That's a quick change. That only takes literally a couple tabs. Probably make the car smell a little bit better on the inside, right? Not smell like some dead leaves and a couple other things died in there. So to cleaning those up, it does almost look like a T20. So let me grab that right quick, and we'll see if we can get that off. But you know how it is with Torx. You never know. You don't want to go too small and strip something. Oh yeah, it is a T25. So look, I was right. That's a good start. So we'll get this little tray out. Once this tray's out, we'll be rocking and rolling. Then the rest are like 10 mil, and we just really roll through today. There's a lot of guys out here. I wonder how they keep their engine bays really clean. It's like honestly hard to do over time, you know. That's a good area. As long as my hood doesn't fall, right? No, I should not hit. Even if I wanted to. Let's see if we can speed this up a little bit. Sweet, you can. Best investment ever bought. No. Swear to God. Let's see what we can do.
Wait, and I'll get you something in a little bit.
German engineering way. Alright, so with this, you want to pull forward and pull up. Oh, I broke one of those little tabs. Not cool. A lot of this stuff gets old and brittle. It's plastic. Gotta remember that. See, that one came off good, so I'm not worried about that side. But I'm pretty disappointed in myself on that side. At least it still has the clip at the bottom, so cool on that. I'm going to shake this out for a sec, just make sure it's all clean and I'm not worried about it. Now we get to our 10 mils. This is the fun part because this is a lot more simpler. Here's some Torx heads. Leave a comment in the bottom if you don't like Torx, because I hate them with a passion. It'd be so annoying.
You're not gonna fall over asleep.
Oh yeah, right? These are just like your spark plug cover bolts. Super easy. They shouldn't be torqued down hard. You should never have a problem with those. Those should just come right off, to be honest with you. If they ever torqued on that hard, sometimes I tell you you're going to crack your valve cover. The other plastic item on this car, that breaks really easy. I hear a lot of problems about them, but I don't have those issues. Talking about me. Try to do everything right, because if you don't, it'll bite you in the ass, especially with these cars. you own one, you know. And make it worse, I'm doing this while the car's still hot. Hopefully, just hoping the fact that that might actually help with the fact that a lot of times the spark plugs get stuck. So I figured while it's warm, I got a better chance of getting them out. If you know, then you know. Also, today we will be trying to replace the secondary air pump. A lot of people do it. Once you pull this out, cleans up the engine bay a lot and gets rid of a lot of stuff. So I got some high temp RTV I'm going to use on the actual valve cover and on this when I pull this off because I got a block off plate. I'll show you that in a moment. Alright, so like I said, I had to get a quick little screwdriver to pop this off. I'm surprised that was even still on there, to be honest with you. A lot of BMW owners just, once that's off, they don't never ever put it back on. It's kind of scary. The reason why you remove the second cover is because you won't be able to get to the other bolts on the valve cover. A lot of people don't know that, and they find out the hard way. Come on, they wouldn't just bolt one side of the valve cover. You should know this. Super simple. That looks right up. Another one's super simple. This one's a little harder. You just gotta pull the oil cap off. And with that, just remember, like I said, the engine's hot right now because I wanted to do it hot. So it's gonna be a little warmer than usual. Along with these covers too, they'll be kind of hot. Also, during one of the breaks when I get you guys off camera, I'm actually gonna clean up some of this stuff just to make it look nicer because I'm really tedious like that when it comes to my stuff. All right, so remember, before you do a valve cover gasket on any car, you have to pull the spark plugs because that's a part of that. It has gaskets that go in between there, so the spark plugs also hold them down. So to start off, you want to pull these clips up. I have the triangular heads. I'll show you those. Bring you over to my side. Right. If you guys don't understand what it's like to have to be your own cameraman, you would never understand. So you just lift those up, pop that right out, and they'll come right off. It's that simple. They slide right out. That simple. Okay. Get your little twists. This one right here, I'm going to show you this. Pops right out, no problem. These should be fairly simple. They're not like clipped in or nothing. They just have a little tab. You pull that tab up. Super easy. I'm not putting no force, okay? Just that way you guys understand, because a lot of people don't understand that and they end up trying to use force on these things and end up hurting their own feelings in the end because they end up breaking their own stuff. And once you start doing things like that, you're going to be really upset in the end, okay? Now, one thing I learned, these all have little ground wires. Pay attention to that ground wire, because that ground wire will F you if you don't bolt that back down. You see that little orange wire right there hiding behind here? That's actually bolted down, okay? Oh, I just lost a piece to my tripod. That's always cool. I'll find it though. Always do. This is a little rubber bottom. Put her back on. Don't tell nobody. This stays between us and my YouTubers. I don't got too many of you yet. Only at 200, but we're getting there, okay? So again, you see where that ground wire is bolted to. You want to make sure you unbolt that. There's normally one in the front and one in the back, but I have a newer M54, so as you can tell, the triangle plugs come from the newer M54. So the older ones were rectangle. We got a little bit more of an up-to-date version. Also, it's another 10, so I don't think you need a deep socket. Actually, you know what? You do. You're going to need a deep socket. Oh, well, no you don't, because I forgot I had some stuff down in my socket so I can get a bolt on my brother's 540i. Yep, the whole family has BMW. It's kind of scary, ain't it? You don't expect that too often. Quick little easy. Let's see. Oh, you know what? And you're gonna need a deep one. It's not deep enough. That's what she said. Oh, that's what he said. Oh, yikes. Made that happen for both ends. That's why I need my own shop. If I had my own shop and didn't have to work out here, it'd be freaking sweet. Oh, you know what? I was wrong. It's not a freaking pin. That's why I couldn't get it. Alright, so now that we're back at this ground wire, what you're going to need is going to be a deep 8mm, which will probably be a 1/4 inch for you, but I have a 3/8 ratchet with an adapter, so I'm balling. It's not that long of a stud, so if you're using special tools like I am, you don't have to hammer on it. It should come out fairly easy, just so you know. Oh, I dropped it, but it's okay. I'll scoot it out with my fingers. Nope, don't do that. It's hot.
Need your magnet?
No, I just don't avoid being there.
Can't even get in your car stuff.
Oh, I got the keys in my pocket. But I don't think I need them because I got it. Yep, that is definitely warm. Warmer than what you would expect. So do not grab that by hand, yeah. That's the other perks of doing this while the motor's hot, because it will definitely be really hot. Be ready for that, okay? Oh, this wasn't even kind of tackled down. That's fucking awesome. And here, hold that up. Bolt this here and get this off the battery connector so I no longer have power to the front. I probably should have done that already, but I'm going to just tell you guys that I undid the battery up front or in the back.
Did you need me to hold the gun?
Nope. You want to move out the way?
I think Kai just threw his bottle under the table.
Alright, so 3/4 for that, or 19, all depending on what country you're from. But I just grabbed the 3/4 because it was the closest thing I had right then. You want to be cool, be like me, buy a BMW, they said. Some people like that joke, some people don't. It's okay. Alright, now one thing I learned with these, you do not want that to touch nothing else. It can arc off of shit, so don't be like that kid. Quick little tip trick, grab a cardboard box. Put all that stuff in it. Keep it safe, for safekeeping. And out of your way. You want all those connectors and stuff to be safe. I set it on the other side of the engine bay, like I did. It's way easier to keep safe than not grounding on anything else important in the car, okay? And don't be that one kid who drops their hot pocket, okay? Keep your hot pocket safe. Alright, so now back to us rolling. Next, what we're working on is we're going to be pulling these coil plugs out. So, coil packs, coil plugs, whatever you want to call them. And you gotta remember, they like snap on. So that's the catch with these. Oh yeah, and also so don't be scared, grab it with both fingers. Use both hands if you have to, but German torque arm that. Me on the other hand, I don't really care how they come out because of the fact I do have other ones. So as you see, came out. Always check, see how they're going, because right now they're really hot, so don't touch them. Do not touch them. Always check for oil. That's gonna be your best bet, because if it's covered in oil, you probably got another problem, and you probably need to be changing your valve cover gasket like I do. I don't care what order they come out in either, because of the fact I'm replacing them all. Once you get one out, you kind of know how to do the rest, because you just kind of That's your torque arm then you understand how much force you can use and what you really need to put on it. So, in other places like this in the back, maybe a little tighter, but it happens. Oh, this one doesn't like to move too much. That one came out good. It's because I'm right-handed. Another good one, no oil. Somebody changed just one of these before. I can see that because one of them doesn't look like it's ever been changed. That's awesome. This other rear one doesn't seem like it wants to come out too much. I'll try something with it. Oh yeah. That motherfucker came out alright. Still no oil, so even better. They do look like they've been heat cycled as shit. I don't think they're OEM. They're, oh my god, they are. They're Bosch. That's why they're so bad. If anybody knows, GK is the way to go. Let me double check this one. Yeah, no. I'm not understanding why it looks like that, like it's a sleeve. I guess one of these Bosch ones had been replaced recently and doesn't have the sleeve. So someone's only replaced them on certain cylinders. Who does that? This is a really bad guy here we're dealing with, okay? Don't be that guy. Yeah, see? Some of them have great cylinders, some don't. So that's not good either. Alright, all 6 are out. And we're going to see what we can get into. Hey, none of that. None of that. We're doing car stuff today. If you know, then you know. Grabbing the 10 mil out so we can start removing the valve cover. That would be super sweet. But I forgot one more thing. Alright, so like your O2 sensors, they plug in down here at the bottom. I don't know if you can see them, but they're like tucked away right there on the side. Right there, down there. We're checking that area out right here because this is where they're hiding. Now, mind you, these are always fun to play with because it's just a pain sometimes. It's hit or miss whether or not they'll come out, but they're supposed to slide right out. Can't always promise that. Once you got them out the clip, they're normally good. You just want to get them out of the clips. Because they ride these clips all the way. Oh, one of the clips are trying to come off. Just want to keep that clip on as much as you can. There we go. I'm going to pop right on up. Alright, another thing is, this vacuum line, that'll be getting taken care of once I get this secondary air pump removed. So, figure out a way to plug it and get that thing plugged today, okay? That can come out in the meantime too, because I don't want that in the way. Sorry for dropping you guys, that happens. Alright, now you're back with us. So again, it's a little clip back here. I'm just going to pop them right out the clip. Once it's out, it's out. Super simple. Sorry if you couldn't see it, but it's that little clip down there. As you can see, the little metal clip right there. Just going to pop them out the bottom. Alright. All the 10 mils seem to be showing, provided they are in the places they need to be. Alright, now look. I see where I'm leaking at. I got a leak back here in the back left corner. You can kind of see it's looking oily. I think it's coming from the bolt hole. And then on the other half, in the back of the head, and it doesn't feel like nothing's leaking back there. Okay, so could be a small intake leak. Oh yeah, another part that we forgot to take care of. You look right there, it's a vacuum line. That right there will be getting used later one of these days. You're gonna see I'm gonna pull that off one day and actually put a damn catch can on this car, because God knows he needs it. That CCV does not do its job. Oh, and it looks like the O-ring's still good on it. That's a good start. We're going places. Ooh, and there's some gunk in there. That's pretty. A 100 likes, I'll taste the gunk in there. No, I'm just kidding. And mind you, they're all 10 mil, so. And it looks fairly easy because I'm gonna tell you now, this thing is super loose. I don't think it goes more than a couple newton meters. I think it's like 30 to be honest. The BFE, I don't really care. No, that's not good. When you drop the boat you didn't want to drop, magnetic pickup tool saved your life. Buy one. I bought one. That was cool. You can be cool too. Magnetic pickup.
Yeah.
We don't cut through this type of stuff. We show you the hard times so you can deal with it too. Those guys be on the internet flexing like they really know what they be doing. We don't want to show you all the time that they done fucked up. I'll show you how I'm a real man, not tearing my packages open. That's what I do. Oh look, I dropped 2 bolts. So goes 1. Now this is why you buy a magnetic pickup tool. Because now once I have to reach here, I'm hot ass. Yeah. And it came up with the damn gadget. I'm a bad bitch. I'm a bad bitch with that. So today we learned one rule. The E46, don't play around, pull these bitches out right away, okay? Unless you want to be finding them later.
Depends on where they're at right now.
Bad idea. Okay? Don't be like me, be better. That's why these videos are here, so you can be better. Some of these are on a little too hard for my liking. It's one thing you'll learn about me. I do not like breaking my toes for people's bolts, okay? Seem to be coming out really nicely. That's a plus. Some you'll notice I may need like a swivel tool for, but I do have those. Keep a 3/8 swivel adapter nearby because it will come in handy for the back bolts because you can't really just go straight to them. And if you're using an extension, the extension will not always save your life. That extension may screw you on this job too, so don't always use an extension. We're better than this, okay? Remember that. We're supposed to be a team, we work together, we give each other tips. You got any other tips you can give me other than having a magnet tool today? I didn't think so. So, see? Fucking came out. I didn't have to fucking try and reach back there. Now we're getting down to the corner and cracks of it all. So I knew those O2 sensors would come in handy. They saved me from dropping a bolt. Look how nice they were. Now, if I'm correct, there's only there's only two in each corner of the back. There shouldn't be one in the middle. So, cool part about this car is super simple. And remember, when doing the gasket, you shouldn't need RTV for nothing but the actual hoops of it in the front where the cam gears are. Okay? There we go. Oh no, did not like these. Fucking special ratchet wasn't so special. Not available. It's okay. Don't want to strip the bolt, so I'll take my time with it. Break it free. So super quick tip, I end up using no extension at all, not even a swivel for that back one. If you just use your short 10 mil, you can just go straight for it, you can get right on top of it. So just remember that, you guys, that back corner one on the passenger side, only way to get it, best way to do it too. So I'll let you guys know how we're doing so far. We're getting there. Right now we're actually going to be removing the valve cover now, so let's see how it goes. It's feeling priable, let's see.
That's what I was thinking. That's the only thing I could probably think of.
Got two more. Hold on. I left two loose, but I didn't pull them all the way out. Got so excited to tell you guys that about that back bolt. It was only like 30 seconds off camera, but quick 30 seconds.
It's already a
Just double check, make sure you got all the bolts off, no questions asked. And once you do, try not to pry on nothing too much. Unless you move with a screwdriver, just lightly tap. Once you feel it starting to lift, it'll kind of come along on its own. So don't force nothing. Okay? Listen to me, guys. Don't force nothing. Doing was grabbing the box. So like I said, the valve cover on once it's on. Want to have someone replace it, right? The next one, we'll off those spark plugs.
Do you need this box still right here?
Which one?
This one?
Shouldn't. Right now. Hold on a second.
Oh, your thing is connected in it. That's all.
Yeah. All to the side with the coil packs to the side. I'm gonna pull this off. On the ones to the side, I'm gonna actually set this on top of that. Oh, I forgot one of these in a little hoop. Fair warning, damn vacuum hose will definitely get in your way. But once you got it out the way, you're normally pretty damn good, okay? Only thing that holding me back was the gasket. Make sure you throw in that gasket. Alright, so my valve cover isn't completely burned to sheets. So check that out right quick. So like I said, it's pretty clean. Not a whole bunch of oil burns, maybe a little bit on the cap, but not too bad. Not nothing to complain about, so pretty happy with this. A valve train, crispy golden, not completely burnt, except for on that vano, so it looks like a little bit, but pretty proud of it. Someone told me that these would stay where they were, so I didn't expect those to kind of pop out. They also told me this gasket likes to stick. Once it's home base, it's home base. Ain't no really freeing that thing, to be honest with you, sometimes. So let's get some of this German engine pouring right quick. Oh, excuse that, I can't say that in the video. Dirt. Oh yeah, I know you guys like that. Look at that cam lobe. She said my lobe was bigger than yours. Yep, like I knew those two. So no more worrying about those. Those can get thrown away. And big shout out to Rock Auto, because Rock Auto is the one who hooked me up with my parts. Fast delivery. Excellent. One thing I didn't like, I noticed a little plastic piece kind of broken off. And I don't know where that thing could have went. By now these fucking cams could have crushed that thing. Do not see that thing. Definitely came off before this video sometime. But it also is a used car, and those valve springs definitely probably crushed that damn piece. Because I do not see them. This motor probably ate some plastic. This is a BMW, it's strong, it eats some plastic every now and then, but not too often. Don't let it eat rubber all the time, that's not good for a motor. My motor definitely ate some plastic. I don't know if I should be that proud of this, but ate some plastic. Leave a comment down there whether or not your car ate plastic, because mine definitely did. And we start breaking these damn spark plug sockets free, because those gotta come out. Those guys gotta leave home. We got shit to do. Alright, don't be a bad influence and use like one extension. Just like get you a nice long one and not use two. It's just smart. When your girl wants 6 inches, give her the 6 inches, okay? What?
Very bad joke.
They love 6 inches. If you
By
got
the
more
way,
than
it's
that,
a lot bigger than 6 inches.
can you get out of the video? They didn't need to know that. They don't know me. Alright, y'all kind of do know me. Don't act like that. You ain't got
By
a
the
homie.
way, I'm the wife.
Don't pay her no mind. She shouldn't be in the video. She's not in the video. That's all that matters. Don't worry, there will be music at this point. You guys are funny.
You really asking for an ass kicking right now.
Oh, they turn out easy too.
Taking the
And she's stuck. Huh. So, if your spark plugs look like this, you should probably change them. Here, let's let that focus out. Definitely change them, okay? You're not even seeing them as bad as I am. Change them. The car probably hates you, man. I don't mind it. Plus she's got new ones. We're not doing this love-hate shit. Oh no. That was tight.
Remember, left you to the steer, right you tighten.
I know this. It was tight. Is there like a cherry vanilla Coke in the fridge for me or something?
I don't think so.
Damn, no love, man. No
How is there no love?
love. I thought you cared.
I offered you to drink
thought-
of my cold pop, but you
She wants to
wanted
offer me her
all
pop, but
food.
doesn't want to give me my own. It's always cool.
You talking shit?
No, I'm talking about like consumers.
You talking shit?
Nah.
You talking
Can you
shit?
go give me a pop though? Appreciate it.
You gonna watch Batman?
You don't do that struggling shit here. Dude, so I'm gonna tell you guys something. BMW fact. They number your camshaft covers, they like cam caps, so you know in what order they go. No other company does that. So you don't have to take the time to number them if you're pulling this motor apart. They're already done for you, dude. How freaking cool is that? That's pretty goddamn cool. Man, this motherfucker done seen some rounds, okay? Like, I sprayed nitrous on this spark plug, god damn. Almost wasn't a spark plug left. Well, that one lived a doozy. Sorry, you guys. It's super sunny outside, so my camera does not want to focus with you guys. I might just take these old spark plugs, clean them up, and re-put them back in. No, I'm just fucking with you guys. I might clean them up and really actually use them for something cool one day. Maybe make a necklace out of them. I don't know. Could do that. Drill a hole in the side, make a little necklace. Be my BMW heart necklace, the heart of the motor, the spark plug. Think so? If I made some, would you buy them? Sport my shitty spark plugs around your neck? No, probably not. It's okay. I think that'd be the one. This one right here. That really says it's done. Man, I wonder, like, while we're sitting here all together, how many miles this guy put on these goddamn spark plugs? Because I know I put at least a good 3,000 on them and still have fun. But, like, dude, he put some miles on this motherfucker. And I don't know when the last time the damn valve cover gasket was done, so shit. Looked like someone cared about the car somewhat, but didn't want to spend all the money on the car. Because obviously with the mix match fucking coil packs, I don't support that shit. I went all NGK for that, because who does it better? Comment if you think I bought the wrong spark plugs and coil packs for this car. Because in my head, I felt like there was nothing better. All the forums also say so. And I've always ran those in my damn Mitsubishis back in the day. Will it focus? Probably not. Alright, so just a heads up. whenever I'm cleaning up, I just always use a nice little towel, go along the edges, make sure there isn't like a shit ton of RTV left on there. You want the gasket to actually seal, make sure you wipe off all the oil. Oil will also stop it from sealing. Try to stay away from putting brake clean into your engine because you don't want to dry out something like a cam roller or anything like that. That could just be bad. Have a ticky lifter when you start the car up. Could cause harm in the long term. But if you stay away from that, dude, you're good, man. Like sometimes a little residual oil ain't gonna kill you, but just go around the edges, man. Just make sure it's good. Get all that RTV off of there, dude. Could be some RTV from when they first put the damn car together. Well, actually, I don't even think they used RTV when they first put the car together. If I'm correct, because I don't believe they do. Just so you know.
Just so you know.
Alright, y'all, I'm back with y'all again. Let's check out the final product. Alright, so you guys don't need to see me put this all back together because once you know how to pull it apart, it's just as easy to put it back together. Same thing. So it's 30 Newton meters for the actual spark plugs, so you don't want those super tight. Remind you that. And use anti-seize on them so they don't stick, okay? Because if they stick, you'll be mad trying to pull them out again later. And then when you're sealing this valve cover gasket, you're going to want to use RTV. It's the best thing you could possibly use. Use it in the hoops right here where the Vano seals are. And then in the rear, there's 2 hoops too. So use it, please do. It will definitely save you from having to come back in here in less than 1,000 miles, okay? And that'd be it. And I'll show you a done product once they're done. And also, we're gonna get the strut mount bar on here too. So you'll see photos of that once it's done too. So I'll catch you guys soon. Be safe and work on your cars the right way. Alright, and the final product, you guys. All said and done, all the spark plugs are in, all the new coil packs, everything's sealed. About to fire up. Let's see how it goes. What's going on, y'all? What up, Jay? You know how it is walking out of work. I was gonna show you guys a week after having not only the spark plugs in the coil packs, also got the secondary air pump deleted and plugged the vacuum line for that because come to find out that vacuum hose was super brittle. That was nice. Oh, forgot to turn my line off. Happens. Now we're inside the E46 and as of now I have no check engine lights. Only warning lights on the dash are from my rear blinker right now. Do need to replace that. So that'll be going on today. Here, check this out. So far so good. It's a little cold out here being in Michigan right now. But it's not bad. I like it because it's been cold as hell the past few months and I'm glad summer's here. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys kind of an intro of what's going on with the car. Other than that, with the secondary air pump deleted, it idles normal on startup. Like it used to be back like weird as hell during cold starts because it was always pulling vacuum, and on top of that, that brittle hose, it was actually having a lean code thrown. Now all the codes are clear. Car feels a lot less jerkier when you're in higher RPM, so it's nice. Honestly, I couldn't ask for a better car. I love my car. It's a 325xi. You got any other questions, just let me know. I'm more than happy to answer them.